A few years ago, I met a woman in the hallway of the hospital nearby. Her name was Elena, and her hands were shaking as she was staring at the floor. Her son had just been diagnosed with a rare illness called Banton's disease, a neurodegenerative disorder. Doctors were speaking to her in rapid fire jargon, and her friends were offering her cliches, and her mind was just spinning like a top. Because she said to me, "What do I do? What do I do?" And she did do everything: research, calls, second opinions, alternative treatments. But the harder she pushed, the more exhausted she became. Until one morning, she was too drained to even think, and she said, "I think I'll sit on the front porch." And then she just breathed. No planning, just silence and stillness. And after about 15 minutes passed, an idea came to her mind, not from her panic, but from her peace. A treatment center in another state that her friends had mentioned weeks before suddenly resurfaced within her mind. Those minutes of calm helped her unravel what chaos had hidden. Sometimes the answer to your problem isn't in thinking harder, it's thinking less. We live in a world that rewards speed, reaction, constant motion, but the mind, it's like a snow globe. It only clears when it's still. Meditation isn't about escaping your problems, it's about creating space for solutions, letting them rise to the surface. When you meditate daily, even if it's just for a few minutes, you shift from hyperfocus to openness. Your breath slows, your senses soften, and in that space, ideas that you couldn't even force, now they arrive without effort because you allowed room for them. Elena didn't find her answer through desperation. She found it in the kind of quiet that's always waiting beneath all that noise. So today I invite you to take just 10 minutes, sit, breathe. Let the silence work on your behalf. Not because it's trendy, not because it's easy, but because in that pause, clarity begins. What answer might be waiting for you? Not in the next task, but in the next moment of stillness. Remember, inner world unlocked, daily pause matters for you to be a success.